welcome to tonight's coverage of the Area 51 Truck Series coming at you from Texas Motor Speedway. The practice ongoing right now. 7 minutes of practice remaining. They work their way down the back straightaway. Let's take a look at the points as we come into tonight's event here at Texas. And I don't think that's accurate. Doesn't look like our points are updated the way they should be. I don't know why it's not kicking over, but nevertheless, we got a good one here tonight at Texas coming up. We get ready to go green here in just a moment. About 6 minutes away, we'll take a look here at our running order here in practice. Right now, Jack Wall is on top of the board in that 83 truck. Bud Steele right there as well. Got Robert Richards giving it a good run there, third. Kyle Hess, good run for him as well. Fourth, second off. You see John down there in the fifth. Logan Hilton there as well. And that is your practice charts as of now. So what do you say we go on board with somebody around Texas Motor Speedway here? We'll take a ride with Mr. Jack Walls here in just a moment. The fastest guy tonight. Let's hop on board here. Back it up here. We'll give you almost a full lap as he heads into turn one. You see him diving down to the bottom of the racetrack. 83 truck looks pretty smooth here tonight. Working his way down the back straightaway here at Texas Motor Speedway. Again, 100 laps will be the distance here tonight. These guys will run. As you're on board Jack Walls as he ran his lap here at Texas, looking back out the back bumper. Jack doing a nice job in that Pennzoil number 83 truck. Got it. Fastest car on the board right now. Is Mr. Jack Walls. Jack, of course, good run there so far. Well, 5 minutes left in practice here tonight before we get them going green here this evening. Again, just getting ready to go green here in just a little bit. Are you getting ready? Look at Robert Richards there in the 12 truck. Kyle Hess back here on pit road. Charles Johnson. Logan Ken back here. Ted Deckard Jr. And James Ledford Joshua as well, making his start here tonight in the 81 truck. Tim Brooks. And Mr. Michael Spell, the White Flash. Diego Vasquez and Mike Morris are not on track currently. So about 19 trucks going to show up for tonight's event. They're doing a great job here. Actually, a couple more will bring them down pit road. Jack Walls out front. Larry there as well. '25 truck here of Larry, Bud Steele, Robert Richards, and Kyle Hess. 3 minutes left in this one. Right now, Charles Johnson trying to hang on. Robert Richards there, good run as well. Again, 2 minutes left in this practice session. The White Flash coming back out in that 66 machine. See if we can get a word in with one of our drivers here. A couple of minutes left. And we'll see who we're going to grab in here tonight. And get a word with them. Let's grab Mr. Josh down here. Hey, Josh, it's Matt down in the booth. You got a copy of me?
Yeah, 10-4, bub. What's up?
Alrighty, man. Well, truck looks decently good out there. What's your expectations out of that number 81 machine here tonight, buddy?
Really just stay out of trouble and gain the respect of the guys I'm racing with.
Alrighty, now, if I'm correct, you ran the Indy Series, correct?
No, I ran the Super Speedway series.
Super Speedway Series. And you're going to come over and run trucks. You planning on running full time with us?
Yeah, right now I'm planning on running full time with you guys.
All right, cool deal, man. Well, good luck out there in that number 81 machine. Hope to talk to you at the end of the night, my man.
All right, thanks, man.
All righty, best of luck to you, man.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it. A little word there from Josh. As we're about a minute away from qualifying here tonight. You see Jack Walls rolling back out on the racing surface. In that number 83 Pennzoil machine. Larry right there as well. Good run for him in that 25 machine. Second on the speed chart. Well, folks, we're getting ready to go qualifying here. Presented to you by Slide Jump Sales, Racing Diecast and Collectibles. Get ready to qualify here in just a moment. As the 14 rolls down a pit road once again. Another tricky part to Texas Motor Speedway. Can get a lot of guys in trouble. Be your pit road entrance. Seen guys get in trouble in the past here trying to get on pit road. Let's keep an eye on that all night long as well. And here we go, getting ready to go green and qualifying. Practice is over. Get your qualifying chart up there right real quick. And qualifying will begin here in just one moment. Kind of waiting on it. There we go. Qualifying's underway. We're gonna get them rolling out there on the racing surface. Everybody goes out to take their qualifying laps here. Area 51 Truck Series. Jack Walls at the end of pit road. Bud Steele as well. Getting ready to roll out there. Bud Steele in that U.S. Navy machine. Of course, Bud Steele there in that U.S. Navy number 53. Always representing the Navy with his beautiful paint schemes. Jack Walls there in the Pennzoil machine up on top of the racetrack, trying to gain as much momentum as possible. Coming to his green flag lap here in just one moment. But Steele actually running into a problem. We'll go back and take a look off of turn number 4. Got a little high there. Have to reset that truck, so he'll come back onto pit road. Jack Wallace still working on finishing up his lap. You've seen just how easy it is, though, to get high at the outside wall. And that is all it takes to run your lap. Jack Wallace across the stripe. And at the stripe, he's going to turn a 29.352. 29.352. Robert Richards working his way down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 right now. We'll see what he can come up with. Now to turn number 4, Robert Richards at the stripe. Ted Decker Jr. nice lap there, 29.9. And Richards actually lets us get up to speed lap, so he's still coming up to speed. Diego Vasquez sitting on pit road. We'll go back to Robert Richards out of turn number 2, a little bit high there, nearly into the outside wall. He'll get that truck back into the middle of the racetrack and out of turn number 4. Richards crosses the stripe. We'll see what he gets. And the Richard is 29.618. A little bit off of Jack Wall's lap time there. Everybody kind of off. See Logan coming up to speed here as well. Down to turn number 4. Nice run here for Logan so far. Into the corner. Kim Worley jumps up to P2 in the 11. Richards there. Bud Steele is going to get up there as well. 29.444 for Bud Steele. Still about 2/10 off of Mr. Jack. Jack in the box there. Ooh, nice run for him. Logan across the stripe. 29.398. Still nobody's got anything for Mr. Jack. Ooh, Jack in the box pretty quick here tonight. Minute 41 left, folks. That's a minute and 41 left on the clock. We're winding it down here, getting ready to go green at Flag Racing in just one moment. Mr. Josh Medlock, what's going on there, buddy? What are you doing sneaking around here? Ain't you working tonight? Diego Vasquez still on pit road as well. Joshua there also sitting there. Doesn't look like these two are going to qualify. Right now, Ryan on track. Ryan going to run into some problems. Hang on to it. No inside wall. Oh, that's going to be a backup truck. Ryan there in that Amazon Prime machine getting loose off of turn number 2. Collecting the inside wall. Yeah, that's going to be a backup truck for sure. 41 seconds left. Diego Vasquez rolling off of pit road. But I really don't think he's going to make it around here in time to really score a lap. Head working. That's great. Oh, Vasquez, hang on to it. Yeah, don't get into the fence. Lock that truck up. Oh, there's another backup truck. That one coming out of the 80 there. So we're going through trucks in a hurry tonight here. Well, we're going to get ready to go to your starting lineup. Qualifying comes to an end here. Congratulations, Jack Walls on his lap. And let's take a look at your starting grid. Presented by Slide Drive Sales, Racing, Diecast, and Collectibles here tonight. Jack Walls, inside row number 1. Outside, that's going to be Mr. Logan Hilton. 3rd, Ryan Kelly. Bud Steele. 4th, Kim Worley. Back there in 5th. 6th, Robert Richards. 7th, going to go to Ted Decker Jr. James Ledford's going to roll from 8th tonight. Mr. John back there in the 9th, along with Mr. Larry. Both those guys, decent runs for them. I don't think they qualified. Kyle Hess there in the 11th spot in the 86. Charles Johnson 12th. Dwight Pledge 13th. 14th, Michael Spell. 15th, Diego Vasquez. Jim Brooks scored 16th. Joshua there at 17th, making his first start in the trucks tonight. Mike Morrison there 18th. And that's going to round out your 18 truck field here tonight. All right, as we will get ready to take a look at everything for you this evening. We get ready to go green here in just a second. Man, oh man, this should be a good one here tonight, folks. When we do go racing. And as you can see, everybody on the front straightaway. Med working. Hey Josh, are you always med working, buddy? Is that just something you normally do is med work? If you want to med work your way over to TeamSpeak and hop up in the booth with me for a minute, that'd be awesome. If you're bored, I mean, I'm more than welcome to have you up here. See, con artist over here. He's bored. All right, here we go. Getting ready to go green here in just a moment. Let's take a look at your track facts for tonight. Texas Motor Speedway, a 4-corner, 1.5-mile racetrack. 100 laps going to be the distance here tonight. Roughly 150 miles. 96 degrees. This is a track temp. Air temp 68. Wind degrees 2 miles an hour. Or wind speed, excuse me, 2 miles an hour. Coming out of the north here tonight. As we get these trucks going. Alright, second race of the season coming right up here tonight, folks. We'll be going 100 laps here at Texas Motor Speedway pit window. Pit window tonight estimated 30 to 40 is what I would put it at. And that's my rough estimate on it. Here we go, getting ready to go green here once again in the Area 51 Truck Series. Big shout out and plug as we get ready to go green. Out of turn number 4, green flag gonna go in the air once again. Green's gonna fly, green in the air. We're underway, a 0 out of 100 complete, obviously, but we are green. I had a break for a moment. And green is out in the turn 1 and 2. Look at Jack Walls up there doing a great job here. Coming up into the race lead. He'll lead the way down the back straightaway. Lap number 1. Looks like we got a truck up against the outside wall here already. We got Ryan Kelly there in the 13 Amazon Prime machine. On the high side, underneath of him, that's Bud Steele in that US Navy machine there as well. Side by side down the front straightaway here early on, battling for third. Jack Wallace going to pull away a little bit with the race lead. Now the 13 to 53 still right there with him. Logan right there up to second. And don't forget, Mr. Josh Madlock down there in the chat. You can catch him over on Mag Speed TV every Monday night with the Doug Designs K&N series. There you go, Mr. Josh. Believe the new season starting next week, right, Josh? Alright, here we go. 3 of 100 complete here. Ryan Kelly setting in third. Bud Steele. 4th, 5th, Ken Worley. 6th, Robert Richards. 7th, going to be Charles Johnson. As the top 7 as they run right now. Ted Decker Jr., Jim Brooks there also. Jim Brooks actually up on the high side of the racetrack, losing a little bit of ground. And Jim Brooks actually going to fall back a little more here. The 86 machine, Kyle S. easing his way to the bottom there. That K&K Motorsports machine. All right, Larry there in 10th as well in that number 25 machine. Jim Brooks there as well. Josh there trying to hang on also. Back there in that 12th position. Pretty good racing here so far. They're going to get down in the line. Side-by-side battle here between 53 truck. That's Mr. Bud Steele. Ken Morley on the bottom. Number 11, Peak Machine. Peak Antifreeze Menard's machine, easy for me to say, working the bottom side of the racetrack. And he'll take over P4. Walls still out front. Ryan Kelly still sitting third in that Amazon Prime machine. Logan there as well. Jack Walls England with the race lead here. Early on, 6 of 100 complete here. Bud Steele right there in 5th, 6th, Robert Richards. 7th going to be Charles Johnson. Ed Decker Jr. right there with him as well. The 25 machine, Larry. Oh, Larry's working his way through the pack here tonight. He's up to Ed Decker Jr.'s back bumper. He'll look to the bottom through 1 and 2. Ease that 25 machine right on by. Good run there, 25. Mr. Ooh, a little blink out there out of the 25 actually. And Ted Decker Jr. now coming under fire from Kyle Hess there. A&K machine. Nose to tail down the front straightaway. That's going to be Kyle and Ted Decker. Good battle. Newcomer to the series, Josh, up to the 11th position. Nice run here. Not missing much of anything up front. Jack Wall is still checking out there in that Pennzoil machine. Logan still sitting in second. Third, Ryan Kelly here as well. Ken Morley fourth. Fifth right now, Bud Steele still. Robert Richards. Everybody's starting to get spread out here. Johnson back there as well, along with Mr. Larry. 9 out of 100 in the books here to folks. 92 laps to go. And we still got quite a ways to go here. Jack Walls still maintaining the lead in that Pennzoil machine. Logan in second. Third, Brian Kelly. But he's staying on the bottom of the racetrack. Ken over 100 complete here tonight. Who's ready for the first crank it up of the evening here for the Area 51 Truck Series? I'll be right back with you in the booth in a moment. We're going to go crank it up here. 10 out of 100 complete here tonight. All right, back with you. Robert Richards here, right with Bud Steele at battle for fifth. Richards to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to draw side by side, a little bit loose down there for Robert. He'll actually lose a spot here, as that's going to be Larry getting underneath nothing there after Robert got a little bit loose there, lost that position. Letting Larry slide through there in that 25 machine. Richards back to 7th. Johnson back here in 8th. 9th, Ted Decker Jr. Kyle Hess back here side-by-side battle with Deckard. Hess will get by. Ted Decker Jr. a little bit loose. We're going to look on the board at number 80 or 89, 86 truck with Kyle Hess back at the ones behind him. See Deckard right there behind him. Ed Decker Jr. and on board with him as well. Looking back at Mr. Josh here, good run for him as well. As they work their way out of turns 3 and 4. Right now, Kyle Hess doing a good job maintaining position in 9th. Looking up in front, Larry there as well. Bud Steele fighting to hang on to that 6th position. He's going to have Robert Richards looking to the inside. Easy does it, boys. You don't let them tear up the truck this early. You're still 87 to go. You got a long way to go, folks. Long way to go and a short time to get there. Hello, Maxine, and welcome to the chat. 15 out of 100 complete here. Robert Richards, Charles Johnson. Some of the main names in this series right up there where you would expect them to be. But Logan trying to close back down on Walls. Walls pulling away from him by about 1.2 seconds. They're doing a great job. Well, right now, early on in this one, it's been a heck of a race so far, guys. As they're working their way 16 out of 100 as we enter our way closer and closer to that cutoff for fuel and tires here in the first stop. Richards right now under fire from Steele. That's going to be a smooth pass for that U.S. Navy machine of Bud Steele. 17 out of 100 here tonight. Bud Steele on the bottom of the racetrack. Keep in mind, no racing action tomorrow night, as we will be taking the night off for Halloween. As Bud Steele gets a little bit loose there, he'll get back in line. Richards in 6th, and Larry in 5th. Oh, as we've got everybody kind of load up here, Logan, Ryan, your top two out of the three cars up front. If I could talk tonight, that'd be nice. Second and third, Ryan, of course, they're in that Amazon Prime truck, in a backup truck after wrecking there in qualifying. Got it up through the field there, up into third. Everybody working their way here, get ready to hit the 20 lap mark of this run. Start seeing guys start to head to pit road before much longer. Again, I estimate 30 to 40. In that range, we'll see guys hitting pit road. And of course, I've been known to. And as I say that, we got a truck on pit road. That's Mr. Bud Steele bringing it down here. Looks to be a little bit early. This is 06 on pit road as well. He's got quite a bit of left or right side damage on that 53 truck. And it looks like he actually went around. He's going to come off of turn number 2, lose the back of that truck. Charles Johnson gets in the rear of him, and around he goes. Surprisingly, no yellow, but man, that sucks for Bud Steele. He's going to have to fight back from a hole here now. He'll come off pit road, and what he needs this to do, he's 2 laps down, first truck laps down though, is he needs this to cycle all the way through. Also another truck here on pit road, that's Johnson. You've seen him kind of get caught up in that accident there with Steele. He'll come down. Again, we're still under green. Now the question is, how long till we see everybody else on pit road here? We got a side-by-side battle. Larry and Ken there down the front straightaway. Larry taking over that 4th position. 22 out of 100 complete here tonight. Alrighty, folks, we're right back here with you. Sorry about that. Had to step out of the booth for a moment. Again, 26 of the 100 in the books. Inching closer and closer to these green flag stops. If I look at timing and scoring right now, looks like we may start be getting into them as Ledford's on pit road. And Johnson, of course, coming off. He was involved in that incident earlier. Looks like your broadcaster field number might be a little bit short. Or a little long, rather. The 30 to 40. We're coming up on 27 now. Got a couple of trucks on pit road. Diego Vasquez out there on track. So 10 trucks have not stopped as of yet, still on track. See the 14 there coming up on the back of Diego. Big bumper bunch of speed, and that's the new tires on that 14 machine. See right there as well, Michael Stell getting ready to go a lap down. And, or go, looks like 3 laps down, actually, Stell. As Jack will work his way through, but right there on the back bumper of Jack, that's going to be Bud Steele. Trying to get one of his 2 laps back here. And he'll successfully jump to the bottom. And that'll put him 1 lap down. Now, if this stays like it should, everybody comes to stop, he'll unlap himself for the next lap. And then he just needs a yellow. He needs a caution to reset everything. As Jack Long, still your race leader, Logan sitting there, right there with Walls now through traffic, has run him down. Logan within 0.2 of a second in that 63 truck, and he may be looking for the lead here. 29 laps complete. And these trucks have not made their first stop yet. Still roughly 10 trucks out there that's not made their first stop. Top 10 has not stopped. First truck that has would be Charles Johnson, or 1 lap down in 11. Now, right now, Walls, Logan, your top 2, they're battling it tight here. Larry back in 3rd. Ken Worley 4th. 30 out of 100 here tonight. We're right in this window for stops, I would imagine. Jack Walls right there up front. Logan right there as well. A little loose there as Logan tapped the apron just a little bit. When that truck started to get away from him, he brought it back down. Good job by Logan keeping that truck nice and straight. 31 out of 100 complete here tonight, and off of turn to number 4. Logan still chasing down Walls. And yellow flag is actually out on the speedway. First yellow of the evening, lap number 32. We'll see if we can find it. The 81 truck, all kinds of damage. And we'll go back and take a look at what happened here. Unfortunately, that's the 81. Looks like coming off turn number 2. That truck's going to get away from him. Into the outside wall. Johnson, good job getting around it. Around that spinning truck. But yellow out here. 33 of 100 complete. First yellow of the evening. So that's going to put everybody on pit road. Josh is trying to inch his way back around as the field catches up to the iRacing pace car. Again, Johnson has 11 laps on his set of tires. Ledford in 11th has 6. So we're going to be looking at 9th on back, has not stopped as of yet. So we're probably going to be a bunch of wave rounds. And 33 of 100 complete. And down pit road, we'll let the leaders come through, make their stops. And then I will do my best to do house cleaning here and tell you where everybody's going to be at lap down wise. See Johnson staying out along with Ledford, Steele, the Whites out there, and so all these guys are behind the pace car now. Presumably they're going to stay out and take a wave as we're back here on pit road. Nice stop there. Walls and Logan off exactly where they came in. And now we got to go take a look because this is going to be interesting. Johnson's going to get the lucky dog, so that's going to lead Ledford behind the pace car 1 lap down here. And presumably he will not come to pit road. He'll get a wave. You see Spell there as well. Now Spell is 2 laps down. as they're scored right now, I do believe, or 3. He'll come to pit road. It's going to leave Plesh. Nope, Spell stays out. He's going to take a wave. We're going to have quite a few wave trucks here, including Spell, Plesh. Actually, he'll hit pit road. He will not take the wave. And Ledford. So it's going to be Spell, Plesh, Ledford is going to be your wave trucks, looks like. Well, I think I got it figured out. So there's your 3 red wave trucks. It's going to be Steel, Plesh, and, or excuse me, Spell, Plesh, and Ledford taking the wave. And that will put Ledford back on the lead lap, Plesh back on the lead lap, and that'll put Spell 1 lap down. They told you we get it all figured out. 35 out of 100 in the books here tonight, folks. That just had her first caution of the evening here. And well, scratch that. We got 1 on pit road. Looks like that was Fail, maybe diving down pit road. He's not going to take the wave whenever we go back to green. And 36 laps complete. Now the wave around trucks going to be Mr. Flesh and Mr. Ledford getting their laps back. So your front row here is going to be Mr. Walls and Mr. Logan. So on this restart will be your front row here. Again, it'll be 37 going on the board when they come by this time by. $37 out of 100 complete here tonight. Hey, Med Lurkin, you still out there lurking, buddy? Alright, here we go. Getting ready to go green here. That'll be the first restart of the evening. Logan on the outside, Walls on the inside, and put it in the air. Green the flag, back in the air. We're underway once again here at Area 1 Truck Series. Rolling back here at Texas. Walls and Logan, front row here in the turn 1. And looks like at 11 machine, Worley was able to take over P2 from Logan. Logan's going to drop back to 3rd. Now Worley up the racetrack. Walls trying to pull away from the both of them. Logan trying to fight back, get that position back. Logan doing a good job trying to stay with Walls here on this restart. He wants to stay within slapping distance of Mr. Walls. As we're 38 of 100 complete here tonight. I'm kind of interested to see how these trucks fare over a longer period. Richards 4th, 5th is going to be the 13th, or the 13 of Mr. Kelly. Larry, they're in 6th as well. 38 on the board. These guys are taking off these laps one at a time here. And right now, looking back here at Ledford, last car on the lead lap. Still 1 lap down in a lucky dog position right now. They right there, Robert Richards there as well. Richards trying to work the outside lane. That's going to be a battle for 3rd. For Worley trying to hang on to it. $40 out of 100 complete here tonight. Been a pretty smooth race here so far. Jack Walls led much of this one. As we work our way through the corner once again. Worley right there in front of the 12 machine. Down the back straightaway they go. And you see right now Richards doing everything again, trying to pick up a spot. But right now, nobody able really to do much here as they run right now. Fresh tires seems to be a little harder to pass actually. And when they start slipping and sliding around, Deckard back here in the 76 as well, or excuse me, the 79, Diego Vasquez. Keep a look here at Logan, and he's trying to close in on Walls. Walls and Logan, they've been running 1-2 virtually all night. And we're coming up towards halfway, and they're still right with each other. Walls and Logan, 1 and 2 here at Texas Motor Speedway, the Area 51 Truck Series. This is week number 2 of season 2 of this 6-week season. "44 of 100 complete. 25 there as well. Robert Richards back here. The 13 of Ryan Kelly. Right now, Jack Wall is still leading the way here. Wall's leading the way. And right now, Wall's out front leading Logan there as well. Ken Worley there also. Right now, the 11 machine doing a nice job, but up front, Logan's actually lost touch with Mr. Walls a little bit. Robert Richards still back here trying to hold on to 5th. Ryan Kelly in 6th. "47 out of 100 complete. Larry there as well. Logan right there also. Jack Walls. Oh, what? It's still leading the way. Larry doing everything he can. Cam Worley there as well. Side by side here, Robert's going to actually maybe lose the spot here to Ryan. Ryan on the bottom. And Richards is going to let him go. So move Ryan Kelly up to 5th. Again, that backup truck is that truck in trouble in qualifying. Robert Richards here in the 12 machine, right in front of Kyle Hess. Kyle Hess in that K&K, number 86. Doing all right. And I want to give a big shout out as Kyle goes to the bottom. Easy does it, K&K Motorsports machine. All right, let's see if Kyle can complete the pass here. He's going to try to pull it to the bottom of Richards. Richards going to pinch him down just a little bit. Coming up lap number 50 on the board. Richards is going to right down in front of Hess. Hess drop back. As I was saying, they're part owner, co-owner of K&K Motorsports, Mrs. Carey. A little bit out sick here for the last week or so. Had some medical issues come up. I hope she gets to feeling better soon. Mr. Hess here representing K&K Motorsports very well. Got that truck in through a 7th. Robert Richards right now in 6th. Ryan Kelly still 5th. 4th, the 11 machine. Logan Hilton has dropped from 2nd to 3rd. The 25 of Mr. Larry has eased his way in front up into 2nd, right behind Walls, as we're just over halfway complete here tonight. Halfway done here at Texas Motor Speedway, folks. 53 going to be on the board here before long. Howdy, smooth racing here tonight, folks. Been a great race here so far. And right now, Mr. Larry trying to run down Mr. Walls. Get, of course, 52 out of 100 complete, crossing strike once again. 53 on the board. Walls has led every lap here tonight. 48 to go. Again, has led 52 of these. Just got to lead 48 more in that Pennzoil number 83 machine. Ryan Kelly again, a little bit of damage on that right front of that 13 machine. Setting in 5th position, Robert Richards 6th. Charles Johnson, look at that, trying to pick up a spot there. Going to be 7th as Mr. Johnson works his way up to underneath the 86 of Hess. Hess is going to drop back a spot. Well, folks, pretty clean racing here so far tonight. My question to you guys is, who are you guys picking to walk away with the win here tonight from what you've seen so far? See Richards there, right there on the back bumper of Kelly. Kelly dropping back a little bit. That damage on the right front might be affecting that truck just a little bit. The 25 machine 2nd. Walls leads the way. 55, now 56 on the board. Now 56 laps complete. Cam Worley right there in 4th. 5th, Ryan Kelly. Charles Johnson there. Look at that. Picking up a spot for Richards. And that's going to put Charles Johnson in 6th. Nice pass there for that 14 machine. Robert Richards is going to be back to 7th. Kyle Hess in 8th. And right now in 9th, Diego Vasquez. Nice run for him as well. Ledford back here in 10th. In 11th, Ted Decker Jr. Lines out the lead lap cars as they run right now. Jack Walls, though, has opened up the gap to a 1.33 second lead at the strike. In smooth run for Jack Walls. Larry and Logan right there as well. Trying to do everything they can. The 11 machine of Cam Worley. Charles Johnson picking up another spot. Move at 14 into 5th. Ryan Kelly back to 6th. A 13 Prime a truck dropping back. And Kelly with some right front damage might be affecting that truck just a little bit. Well, we got somebody in chat picking Larry there. Larry's definitely got a good truck. He's got it down to a 1.2 second gap. He's going to have to make up some ground. S underneath Roberts. Richards drops back. Right now, though, Larry trying to close the gap here. He's 1.6 back now. Definitely, he's going to have to make up some ground here. 40 laps to go. If he's going to catch Mr. Walls leading away. And again, we're going to have another green flag set of stops. Matter of fact, should be coming up here in the next few laps. At 25 out front. out here in P2, out in front of Logan, doing everything he can here to try to run down Walls. Walls maintaining a decent gap here. Jack Walls there in that Pennzoil machine. 61 out of 100 in the books. And Walls. I'm interested to see when Walls brings this truck to pit road. 28 on the stint. How far can they go? Because what's going to end up happening here is we're just getting into the situation. 39 laps to go in this race. So will they be able to stretch their fuel long enough to make this their final stop? We said 30 to 40. We got one truck coming down. Ted Decker Jr. now coming down. James Ledford's been out there for 36 laps. So if Ledford is any education here, with 38 to go, if they can stretch it just a few more laps, they should be within their stopping window. $37 to go now on the racetrack. Nobody still hasn't stopped. And the leaders now, and Ledford to pit road, that puts him 37 is his stint number. And identical to what's left in the race. So this should get him to the end on fuel. Everybody else lap number stint 30. So they should be within their range here. If anybody is getting any close to the numbers that Ledford are getting. And right now back to the race leaders of 25. 1.6 back still from Walls. 65 out of 100 laps complete tonight. Again, 65 out of 100 in the books. They worked it off turn number 4. Logan right there third. Ken Worley fourth. Charles Johnson brings up the rear here in fifth and the top 5. Kyle Hess back there in 6th. And Hess there in 6th. 7th, Robert Richards. 66 of 100 laps complete here tonight, folks. These guys well within their range of making it here. 35 laps to go, 34 now. And I believe this stop will do everybody. I think everybody can make it from here. So that we'll be watching the final stops here pretty soon. You see a truck whizzing by there. Ken Worley on pit road now. That means the top 7 has not made their stop yet. Including Walls. You see Richards there trying to hold on in front of Vasquez. Vasquez making up some ground there in that 80 machine. Up on the high side. 68 out of 100 in the books. And we're trying to keep an eye here as we got another one on. Excuse me. Larry on pit road here. One of your top 2 contending trucks. He'll be on pit road along with Logan. Both those guys making good stops here. Jack Walls there. Ooh, Jack Walls looks like he has had contact with the inside wall. He has. We'll go back and take a look. What in the world happened here to Jack Walls? Again, trying to make a pit stop. Truck gets free into the inside wall right there. It is. We talked about that in the opening. And indeed, he gets in the wall. He gets to pit road. I don't know how much time he's going to lose with the damage to that truck coming to pit road. He should have a fast repair. And Walls will exit pit road. Richards right there as well. Larry is going to get by Walls. There's Walls. Larry will be your new leader when this cycle's out. and quite a bit of damage on that truck. Can you believe that led virtually every lap and now looks to be pretty much out of contention here? Heavy duty damage on the left side of the 83 as he's trying to make a pit stop, got loose, got into the inside wall. That's going to give Larry the lead. Logan in second. Man, 30 laps to go and how things are changed. Drew Green, the flag stops. Jack Walls led virtually every lap, got into trouble coming to pit road. Now 70 out of the 100 complete here tonight. And he is going to be in third. And we're going to go quickly to a crank it up segment. And I'll be back with you in the booth here in about 3 laps. I'll see you on the other side of crank it up here in just a moment. Alrighty, folks, back here with you. As you can see, Walls has gotten his way back into second. Front of Worley. Logan has dropped back to fourth. Logan a little bit of right side damage on that truck. But right now, Larry out front and pulling away here 6.1 seconds. That's going to be your gap that he has over Walls. Now 6.459, right around there. So it looks like Walls may be gaining just a little bit, even with the damage. But with less than 25 to go, I don't see any way Walls is going to make up the gap here. 78 of 100 complete without a caution. Logan there as well. Kyle Hess Good run there for him as well. And Ryan Kelly there also. Diego Vasquez, Charles Johnson. As they run 9th and 10th is Ledford. All right, everybody, right there with one another still. You see 48 machine. There's a 53 of steel they went by. Still 1 lap down here. Robert Richards still out there on track in 6th. Ryan Kelly in 7th. Started this race in a backup truck after getting into the wall a little bit. He's got it situated for the most part now. Does Mr. Kelly good run? Works their way into 3 and 4. Logan, of course, has slid back to 4th. Wall is still 6 seconds back. S in 5th now in that K&K Motorsports machine. Good top 5 run for that 86 here tonight. Ooh, in the outside wall goes Logan a little bit down the back straightaway. Not going to help that truck at all. That right side's kind of stuffed up just a little bit here. 86 of these 100 laps. Or excuse me, 18 out of the 100 that we had to run tonight are left. The 11 there as well in 3rd. Good run. He's actually gaining there on Walls. Walls having a little bit of connection issue. But Larry, Mr. Larry, out front and pulling away. In that 25 truck, he's got the lead. He hasn't looked back. He's only got 17 more to go. And he'll walk away at the win tonight here at Texas in the Area 51 Truck Series. One thing he doesn't want any yellows. He doesn't want anything like this. He just wants this thing to finish exactly the way it is. In 16 more laps, he'll grab a win here at Texas, as long as nothing changes for him. And right now, 6.5 seconds is the gap. Again, Jack Walls dominated early, had an issue coming to pit road, set the stage for Larry to get by, and Larry hasn't looked back since. And Logan right now under fire from Kyle Hess. And Yella on the speedway, just as we say that, 15 to go, Yella's out. And that's Robert Richards running into trouble down the back straightaway. Oh my. Yellow is out. Robert gets high, gets in the outside wall. See that truck come around with him. And that indeed is going to bring out a yellow with 15 laps to go. And Larry's got to be screaming and slamming the wheel. That lead, that 6-second lead he had, gone. Now, yellow is out. Larry will catch the pace car. And what this is going to do as well, that'll give Jack Wallace an opportunity to come back to pit road, work on that truck some more. It's under caution. Maybe get that front end stretched out and figured out a little bit more. With less than 15 to go here. Oh, how the game has changed with a late race. Yellow. I know we had some Larry supporters in chat, and I have a feeling they're wanting to throw something through the windshield. Hey, Mrs. Carey. Here we go, getting ready. Get them on pit road. The 25 there, the 83. On to pit road. And we'll see when they come off pit road, can Larry grab the lead back off of the pit stops? It'll be 12 laps to go next time by, so we'll probably get a restart somewhere around 11 to go. And off of pit road, Larry, nice stop. Kyle Hess, good stop as well. Larry will take the lead. Logan about spins the truck out. He'll be in third. Looks like Hess got fifth. And Ryan Kelly is in fourth. Oh man, if I'm Larry, I'm wanting to throw something. 6-second lead gone. We'll see if we can grab an interview right quick. Oh, let's see who we can grab here. Let's grab K&K Motorsports driver, Mr. Kyle Hess. Hey, Kyle Hess, you get a copy?
I do.
All right, buddy, you're inside the top 5 late in this one. No pressure, but it looks like your team owner might be watching it. Well, your co-team owner might be watching a little bit too as well.
I was kind of hoping that one went green to the end because I think they were a lap short on fuel and I had just enough to finish. So I kind of bummed that late race caution came out, but we'll see what we got here at the end. Will it be like 10 to go when we start? Something like that?
Yeah, it'll be around 10 to go once you go green. Well, good luck in that K&K Motorsports number 86 machine, brother.
Thank you, bud. Let's see if we can get this finished out.
Alrighty, man. Good luck, buddy. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to go back green flag racing here in just a moment. Recap here, your race leader will be Mr. Larry. As we're getting ready to come to green. Jack Wall's there as well. Here we go. It'll be 10 to go when we take the restart here. And it will be 10 to go, folks, when we go green. Jack Wall's up there, Logan there as well. Buddy on all stacked up here. Get ready to go back green to flag racing. See if Mr. Larry can hang on in that 25 machine. Or can somebody steal this one away? They work their way down the back straightaway. 11 laps to go right now. It'll be 10 to go at the green. Late race restart here in the Area 51 Truck Series here at Texas. And here we go. Turn number 4. Into 3. They'll exit 4 here. The flagman will give them the green. Green flag getting ready to go back in the air. Area 51 Truck Series. And they are green. You're on Extreme SMTV. Jack Walls on the outside. Larry on the bottom. Here comes Logan. Big run. Will he give Larry a push? Trying to get clear to second. Logan to the bottom. Both those two will get clear. Here comes Kyle Hess. Trouble behind him. That's the 14 all out of shape. He'll hang on to it. Battle for the race lead now. Logan side by side. They're going to be a yellow. Who's going to have the lead? And it's going to be Larry scored with the lead. Logan second. And Charles Johnson running into problems down the back straightaway. We'll go take a look at it one more time. 9 laps to go. And going back to take a look at it, you see Charles just getting all sorts of out of shape here. Ooh, Edford gets in the left rear, turns him sideways. Charles gets in the outside wall, and around it goes that Area 51 Chevrolet. So back under yellow here again. Alright, still back with you. Nothing changed here. Sorry about that, folks. I do know what the problems that's been causing that the last couple of days is. However, I'm just waiting on the good old internet company to come out and fix said problem. So it will be fixed here in the next week. So, waiting on the internet company. Really love them to, come on out and get it fixed. But nevertheless, we're getting ready to go back green here. Larry out front. Always going to get away tonight without having a problem. The green will get ready to come out once again. Late race restart. That'll be Logan alongside one more time. Yeah, Josh hit the side that did drop everything. That's just, fun for us, isn't it, Josh? And frustrating. So here we go. It's going to be 6 laps to go here. Logan is setting in a second. Third, Jack Walls. Fourth, Kyle. Fifth will be Diego here. When we go back green. Here we go, coming to 5 laps to go here. Here we go, out of turn number 4. Logan up front, the 25 there as well. Green getting ready to go. And green in the air, and we're rolling. And Bud Steele on the outside wall. He's going to go around. Wait for the caution, see who's out front. Looks like the 25 is going to be scored out front. And yellow back out. Bud Steele spun the tires. And we'll go back and take a look at it. It's going to be a green, white, checkered finish. Bud Steele got the outside wall around that U.S. Navy machine tank. Brought the yellow back out. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that, buddy. So here we go, getting ready to go green once again. Try to get double file. As we head for turns 1 and 2. Well, it's going to be a late race restart here with less than 3 to go. So late race restart coming up here. It's going to be a tricky one here. Who can get the best run here on a restart is basically what this is going to come down to. Kyle Hess sitting there in 4th right there behind Jack. You got Logan there as well. when we do go green and flag racing once again. Here we go. 3 laps to go here. It's going to be green and white checkered, folks. The light should be going off on the pace car here pretty soon. And probably one more lap. Let's see if we can grab a quick word with Logan. Where is Mr. Logan? There's Mr. Logan. Hey,
Team Element.
Hey, Logan, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, you've gotten 2 good restarts. Unfortunately, the yellow come right back out on you. What do you think you can do to get around Larry there in that 25 machine?
I've been watching him on the other restarts, and it seems as though he takes him a little bit longer to get his shifts down. So I'm hoping I can get mine faster than his and just pull out ahead of him a little bit and get the run off of 2 and be able to clear it.
All righty, man. Well, best of luck to you on this restart, Logan.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Getting ready to go green. Once again, we'll come off turn 4. Light should go out on the pace car. And here we go. Lights off this time by. It's going to be a green-white checkered attempt. Here we go. Lights off on the pace car. Logan on the outside. The 25 of Larry on the bottom. You got the 83 of Walls, who dominated earlier, third. Hess, fourth. Out there in fifth in that backup number 13 machine. Yes, I call it a backup truck. Right here in qualifying, we're going to go with a backup truck. And it's the 13 of Ryan. It looks like the 25, a little bit of connection problems there as well. But we will go green nevertheless here. Humming down the back straightaway. These guys got to be anxious. And what we're going to do is something a little bit different. We're going to go on board looking back from the 25 for this restart. When we get them going. Here we go, through 3 and 4. On board with your race leader. It's green, white, checkered attempt number 1. Here we go. Now to turn number 4. Listen for the wheel spin. I'm going to be quiet here. And on the throttle. No wheel spin I can hear. Good restart there for your race leader. But Logan dead even with him. Exactly to what he wanted. He's just about clear. As they exit turn number 2. Logan side by side on the high side. On the bottom, Larry. Logan and Larry. Down the back straightaway, side by side, headed to 3 and 4. It'll be 1 to go when they get to the stripe. Can they make it to get the white flag? Logan giving everything he's got on the outside. Larry trying to get clear, white flag in the air. It's 1 to go here at Texas. 1 lap to go here. Larry on the bottom. Logan dives down off of 2. He's going to get in line. He's going to have one more shot at it down here at 3 and 4. Which lane will Logan take? Look at Walls there getting to the bottom, trying to make him move. Logan to the inside. Larry's going to drift up the racetrack. Logan's going to get there at his left rear. Not going to happen. And Larry's going to hang on as they come down. Larry's going to win it at Texas. What a race. Great job, Larry. Hanging on. He had Logan all over him. Wallace there as well. And that 25 machine stuck it out. Checkered in the air. Congratulations, Larry. Wow. What a finish. What a finish. The 25 truck. picking up the win. What a great job. Larry held on. Logan threw everything at him but the kitchen sink. Great clean finish. And we'll see if we can grab a word with Larry if he may be in team speak here in a moment. Man. Let's grab a word here with Mr. Jack Walls coming home third here tonight. If he may be in team speak, indeed he is. Hey, Jack Walls, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy?
Yeah, 10-4. I got a copy.
Alrighty, man. Well, you dominated the race early. You was coming on the pit road to make a pit stop. Something happened there. You got a little bit free, got the inside wall. Sustained damage to that truck, and it just didn't look like it was the same after that.
No, it wasn't the same. And I forgot that we had fast repairs in this league, and so I didn't ask for one. And so then I was behind the 8 ball from that point on. I screw up.
Alrighty, man. Well, nevertheless, a great run for you tonight, Jack.
Yeah, I think I had the truck to beat, and I threw it away.
Well, man, you can always go get them next week, buddy.
That's a 10-4. Yeah, congrats out there to Larry and Logan there finishing ahead. Good race at the end there. Wish I had a few more laps. Those last couple of questions really put the nail in my coffin.
Alrighty, man. Well, you think if the truck was a little bit better when you got to the inside there on the back straightaway, you might have been able to pull beside of Logan there?
Yeah, I might have been. I'm not sure. The next to the last question, I had a little bit more grip. That last restart, I had like no grip on the start for some reason, and I think it was done then. I don't think I could have caught those two guys.
Alrighty, man. Well, nevertheless, congratulations finishing third, buddy.
10-4. Thanks a lot.
No problem, Jack. All right, let's grab P2 down here, Mr. Logan, coming home second. If we can get a word with him. Hey, Logan, it's Matt up in the booth, buddy. You threw everything at him but the kitchen sink, my man.
Sorry, I just caught the end of it. What did you say?
Great race there, Logan. You threw everything at Larry but the kitchen sink. Headed for 3 and 4 there. You made a move, tried to make it work. You think if you'd had a couple more laps, you could have got by him there?
Yeah, I feel like I could have pushed a little harder coming out of 3 and 4, but I'm looking back at it and I'm glad I didn't, because I would have spun him out and I wouldn't want to win like that. So yeah, I'm happy with the way it ended, even though if it wasn't a win.
Alrighty, man. Well, you finished second here tonight. Good run for that 63 machine.
Thank you.
Alrighty, man. Well, go get them next week there, Logan.
I'll try. I'm gonna have to go see what track we're at and see what I can think of.
Alrighty, buddy. Best of luck to you, my man.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, we do not have our winner in team speak, so we're going to go to our race results. But congratulations to Larry on the win. Larry finishing first, second to Logan, third to Walls, Kelly fourth, fifth Hess, sixth Richard, seventh Vasquez, eighth Worley, ninth Johnson, 10th Ledford, 11th Steele, 12th Flash, 13th Spell, Morrison 14th, 15th Deckard, 16th Mr. Diasher in his first race, Brooks 17th, and John rounds out the field 18th. Well, folks, as I leave you here this evening, I'm actually going to do something a little unique. We're going to go back and we're going to take a look at the end of this one here tonight, what it was, a great finish here at Texas. And we'll see you next week here in the Area 51 Truck Series.